थैंक यू ऑल फॉर योर कोऑपरेशन। आपके सहयोग के लिए शुक्रिया। हम तुरंत शुरू कर रहे हैं। राष्ट्रगान के साथ इस आयोजन का आरंभ होगा। We will commence with the national anthem. Kindly rise in its honor.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
Jai Hind. Please be seated. A very good morning, everybody. Good morning. It gives me, Manasi, immense delight in extending a hearty welcome to all of you, especially the esteemed dignitaries, distinguished guests, and all you invitees who are present here for this extremely special event, listing of Netweb Technologies India Limited. देवी और सज्जनों, BSE के इस ऐतिहासिक सभागार में उपस्थित सभी का मैं मानसी तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ। We will begin by welcoming and greeting the esteemed guests and distinguished dignitaries with bouquets of flowers, beginning with Mr. Sanjay Lodha, CMD, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Welcome, sir. Mr. Naveen Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Mr. Vivek Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Mr. Neeraj Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Mr. Hemant Agrawal, COO, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Mr. Ajay Garg, Managing Director, Equirus Capital Private Limited. Mr. Vishal Bangad, Head ECM, IIFL Securities Private Limited. And Mr. Subhash Kekar, Chief Information Officer, BSE. A very warm welcome to you, sir. और अब भारतीय परंपरा के अनुसार दीप प्रज्वलित कर इस समारोह का उद्घाटन होगा. In keeping with the Indian tradition, the inauguration of this function will be done by lighting the auspicious ceremonial lamp, and to do the honors, I invite Mr. Sanjay Lodha, CMD, Netweb Technologies India Limited, Mr. Naveen Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited, Mr. Vivek Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited, Mr. Neeraj Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited, Mr. Hemant Agrawal, COO, Netweb Technologies India Limited, and Mr. Subhash Kekar, Chief Information Officer, BSE, along with Srimati Madhuri Ji Lodha. Can we have you gentlemen near the lamp, please? माधुरी जी, प्लीज आइए. दीपेन लोकान जयति दीपस्तेजो मयः स्मृतः चतुर्वर्ग प्रदोदीपन तस्मात् दीप यजेत प्रिये. This couplet in Sanskrit translates, the lamp is luminous, its radiance grants victory, its light imparts dharma, artha, kama and moksha. That is, righteousness, prosperity, pleasure and emancipation.
दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
The lamp being lit, the function being inaugurated, let us have a nice group picture, please. Moments to be treasured in the form of photographs. यादगार पल हम सभी के लिए. Thank you. You may please take your seats on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, as I was just mentioning, lamp, as we all aware, is also a symbol of knowledge. जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं, दीप ज्ञान का प्रतीक होता है. I will now call upon Mr. Ajay Garg, Managing Director, Equirus Capital Private Limited, for the opening address.
Good morning. Welcome all the distinguished ladies and gentlemen for the listing ceremony of the IPO, which has been a big fruition of Sanjay ji's dream. Remember Sanjay ji, the first meeting we had, and as an engineer, we like to see companies like yours, and we are so happy that we could, along with the co-bankers and the whole team, could identify what could be the look for the technology companies in the future. This is something which, my colleague and Ajit, we debated a lot about, and felt that as the market is worrying about what to do with the software services companies like yours are coming up and have been receiving the type of reception which I think a lot of companies look for. We in the IPO had a 229 times QIB subscription, which is a record in itself. Which in the history of the book running process has never seen this type of subscription in any IPO. So I guess that puts a lot of pressure on the company and the management team. It's, I think, a big reflection of the way your customers and the way your employees and all have built the value out here. And we are happy that the market could support you in that context. And Icarus and our co-banker IFL were happy to be part of the journey of this situation with you. Last piece of advice, sir, I guess you, for the IPO part, and obviously we continue the journey thereafter. It's a responsibility, and I think now you become, the minority shareholders become your customers too. So the way you look at every company, obviously reaches some sort of success in terms of how they treat their customers. So I think the minority shareholders are also looking for that type of treatment here. So all the best, sir, and welcome to this morning, and have a successful listing.
Thank you, Mr. Garg, for the initial remarks. I will now invite Mr. Sanjay Lodha, CMD Netweb Technologies India Limited, to address the audience on this highly joyous and equally significant occasion.
Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's a momentous occasion as we gather here to celebrate the success of Netweb. I am truly honored to stand before you, all our well-wishers, on this remarkable day. Our journey began 25 years ago, and it has been an incredible ride. Our achievements would have not been possible without the unwavering faith and trust bestowed upon us by our dedicated employees, our valued customers, and other stakeholders. As a third-generation entrepreneur, I feel compelled to acknowledge the invaluable guidance and wisdom passed down to us by my late grandfather, Sri Tara Prasad Ji Lodha, my father Rudra Prasad Lodha, my uncle Sri Ashok Kumar Lodha. Their vision and values have been bedrock of this company's success. Along with them, my brothers, their better halves, who are also the co-founders, have been steadfast partners in this beautiful journey, and their contributions has been immense. Our senior management has played a pivotal role in shaping this company. I want to recognize Mr. Hemant Agarwal, who joined us in 2003 and laid the strong technical foundation of our organization. Mr. Hirday Vikram, with his youthful energy and passion, injected new life into the company. And our R&D head, Mr. Mukesh Gola, has been instrumental in developing our key products. So if you really see these 25 years, basically the company has grown step by step, and there has been contribution from all and everybody. I have a team of around 300 people with me, and the entire Netweb team has supported me all along, and I am sure, quite confident that I can take that forward along with them. We have achieved this significant growth and success over the years. We realize that to propel us further and become truly a world-class global organization, it was time to take the leap and get Netweb publicly listed. The decision was not taken lightly, as we know that executing such a successful IPO would be a formidable challenge. However, I had unwavering confidence in Team Netweb's ability to overcome any obstacles. They have proved me right. I'm immensely proud of the hard work of the hard work and dedication displayed by my team, along with invaluable support from our consultants, merchant bankers, lawyers, auditors, who all played a crucial role in making this dream a reality. First and foremost, I want to thank Mr. Sanjeev Sancheti, our family friend as well, who has been a guiding force for this project. His boundless energy and contributions to this journey, along with his team Eurytus, has been phenomenal. Our bankers, Equirus and IFL, believed in us and not only provided invaluable guidance and expertise throughout the process, but also ensured that the IPO was a grand success. Just now, Ajay was recalling the first meeting, and I also recall that meeting. The meeting really, Ajit and Ajay, both of them were there, and I have really found two friends in them. They came there, and basically the first meeting we had, there was a lot of vibrancy. They gave us the confidence, and they gave us the hope that definitely this can happen. So that was there, and IFL later on joined it, and I got enough energy from IFL as well. So my personal thanks goes to Ajay and Nipun and their respective teams for achieving this great outcome to us. I also want to acknowledge exceptional contribution by our legal advisor, Mrs. Bharucha and Associates, led by Vishnu and his team, who worked tirelessly to ensure we met all regulatory requirements with utmost professionalism, while coming up with solutions of any kind of complex situations encountered during the journey. Our auditors, SSKM, were instrumental in providing us with necessary guidance and support, given our limited experience in the domain. The team, led by Sri Yogeshji, Vijayji, and Jalajji, worked relentlessly, and we are grateful for their dedication and hours of day and night effort put in to meet up with stringent timelines. So I'd like to really thank them for that. I cannot overlook the contribution of our finance and accounts and legal teams who worked day and night to make this IPO a reality. Their efforts were commendable, and we owe a great depth of gratitude to them. So definitely, Netweb's accounts, finance, and legal teams really perform very well. They put in their best efforts, and I think because of that only today, this is a reality. I must also mention Mr. Mukul Kedia, who stood by our side steadfast and has been a pillar of support for me since the inception of this journey. Me and all co-founders and the entire Netweb family are overwhelmed by the incredible response from public to our IPO. We really do not know how to thank each and every one of you who have imposed the faith upon us. Your support and trust in us to impose upon us a greater responsibility and deliver and meet your expectation. I want to assure you that our entire team is committed to taking Netweb to the new heights. Your trust and confidence inspire us to innovate further, solve more customer problems, optimize costs, and provide greater value. Our vision is to take innovate in India, design in India, and make in India to the global stage, making our nation proud. Thank you all for believing in us. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mr. Lodha, for encapsulating the essence of the company's glorious journey right from its establishment to its current accomplishments and all the major milestones on the way. I will now request Mr. Subhash Kekar, Chief Information Officer, BSE, to address this august gathering.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome and a good morning to all of you present here for BSE's this iconic, historic International Convention Center for the equity listing of Netweb Technologies India Limited, a company focused on providing high-end computing solutions with fully integrated design and manufacturing capabilities. On behalf of BSE, I would like to give a warm welcome to the dignitaries out here, Mr. Sanjay Lodha, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Naveen Lodha, Director, Mr. Vivek Lodha, Director, Mr. Neeraj Lodha, Director, all from Netweb Technologies. Then Mr. Hemant Agarwal, who is the Chief Operating Officer, Netweb, Vishal Bangad, IFL, and Mr. Ajay Garg, Equirus. So a warm welcome to all of you. Incorporated in 1999, the company offers high performance computing systems, private cloud, hamara area hai, and hyper converged infrastructure, AI systems, enterprise workstations, high performance storage solutions, data center servers, software and services for its high-end computing offerings. I would like to congratulate the company on the success of its public offer. With this, Netweb Technologies India Limited is now the newest member in a BSE family. You all know the story of BSE is the story of Indian economy with a 149-year-old history to the institution. You know, is one of the oldest working public institutions in India, having created wealth to the tune of more than US $3.2 trillion, including equity and debt. So BSE is the world's largest exchange in terms of number of listed companies, which stands at 5,224. Over the past 149 years, the exchange has successfully offered an efficient capital raising platform to companies in India. And it is in the International Convention Hall that we have witnessed the development of the Indian capital markets over several decades. First at a trading ring for the brokers in the 90s, and then as a convention hall post-digitization. The benchmark index of BSE Sensex is tracked by investors across the globe and has grown since India opened up its economy in 1991. It is also considered as a barometer of the growth of Indian economy. So BSE provides an efficient and transparent market for trading in equity, debt instruments, equity derivatives, currency derivatives, commodity derivatives, interest rate derivatives, mutual funds, and stock lending and borrowing. BSE provides a host of other services to capital market participants, including risk management, clearing and settlement, market data services, and of course education. It has a global reach with customers around the world and a nationwide presence. BSE's systems and processes are designed to safeguard market integrity, drive the growth for the Indian capital market, and stimulate innovation and competition across all the market segments. The S&P BSE Sensex and S&P BSE BankX derivatives contracts, which were recently relaunched, witnessed a significant turnover and has been witnessing a consistent rise in both turnover and open interest for these contracts, which have a unique expiry on Fridays. BSE has recently launched Social Stock Exchange for registration and listing of social enterprises and has received a great response. We are confident that by listing on the BSE, Netweb Technologies India Limited will not only be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden its investor base, which we hope we will support its business expansion plans. BSE looks forward to continuing being Netweb's preferred fundraising partner, and as it expands its reach and grows in scale. I wish the company, its promoters and management all the very best on the account of a successful listing, and feel privileged to be a technology person and for this function. Thank you very much, and thank you everybody.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts and insights with us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, time now for memento presentation. I will request Mr. Subhash Kerkar, Chief Information Officer, BSE, to please present a memento as a congratulatory gesture to Mr. Sanjay Lodha, CMD, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is a replica of the gong that has been placed on the stage. And this is the replica of the bull that we see at the entrance of BSE. Thank you, Mr. Lodha. I will now request Mr. Kerkar to please present a memento to Mr. Naveen Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Thank you. Mr. Vivek Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Mr. Neeraj Lodha, Director, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Mr. Hemant Agrawal, COO, Netweb Technologies India Limited. And now the BRLMs, the book running lead managers, Mr. Ajay Garg, Managing Director, Equirus Capital Private Limited. Mr. Vishal Bangad, Head ECM, IIFL Securities Private Limited. And now could I request Mr. Sanjay Lodha, CMD, Netweb Technologies India Limited. Sir, you please stay back near the gong and accept this memento in reciprocation from the company. Mr. Kerkar, you may please take your seat, while I will now request Mr. Lodha to please felicitate the BRLMs, Mr. Ajay Garg, Managing Director, Equirus Capital Private Limited. And the other book running lead manager, Mr. Vishal Bangad, Head ECM, IIFL Securities Private Limited. Statutory Auditor, S.S. Kothari and Mehta. the lawyers, Barucha and Partners, Registrar, Lincoln Time, advisors, Eurytus Advisors, also MDT and Company. And the agency, Concept Communication Limited. So let us have a resounding of claps as we express gratitude towards all those who have contributed in the successful listing. Thank you, Mr. Loda. And now the vote of thanks will be proposed by Mr. Vishal Bangad, Head ECM, IIFL Securities Private Limited.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, friends, a very good morning to you, and thank you all for coming here to celebrate the listing ceremony of Netweb Technologies. Netweb is truly one-of-a-kind company to hit the Indian markets. Leading high-performance computing company solutions provider, one of the only Indian origin owned and controlled companies in the space to be present. Netweb's achievements are truly awe-inspiring and a testament to how far India has come in some of the most advanced segments of technology. Eravat, the AI-based supercomputer installed at CDAC earlier this year, that's been ranked 75th in the top 500 supercomputing list. Testament to the company's prowess and to what Indian talent is capable of. There are many milestones to the company's 2.5-decade journey, and today it creates another by being the first high-performance computing Indian company going public, and that too with one of the most successful subscriptions of 230 times in the QIB segment. That's the highest across IPOs in at least over a decade, if not more. I would like to thank the founders and management of Netweb Technologies for giving us the opportunity to play a part in the journey going public. This journey would not have been possible without the contribution of various teams, to name a few: Eurytus Advisors, the legal counsels, Messrs. Barucha Partners, Duane Morris, the International Legal Counsel, auditors, SS Kothari Mehta and Company, Lincoln Time, the registrars, Concept, the ad agency company, and the printers, Orient Press being the lead printer there, and many other teams. Apologies if I've missed anyone. I would also like to thank BSE for hosting us here on this historic day for the company. Lastly, I'd just like to take this opportunity to wish Sanjay ji, Naveen ji, Vivek ji, Neeraj ji, and their teams all the very best for the journey going forward. And I'm confident that Netweb will continue to grow from strength to strength, delivering for all stakeholders, including the investors that have joined the Netweb family today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. The momentous time, ladies and gentlemen, for which we are eagerly and excitedly waiting is fast approaching. I request the esteemed dignitaries on the dais to kindly proceed towards the gong. Mr. Sanjay Lodha, Mr. Naveen Lodha, Mr. Vivek Lodha, Mr. Neeraj Lodha, Mr. Hemant Agrawal, Mr. Ajay Garg, Mr. Vishal Bangad, and Mr. Subhash Kirkar. I would also request Sanjay ji's mother, Srimati Madhuri ji, to please join in. जिस पल का हमें इंतजार था वो धीरे धीरे करीब आ रहा है देवी और सज्जनों. The ringing of the gong will mark the official listing of Netweb Technologies India Limited. I will request all of you to please remain seated because we are having live telecast, live webcast. So there are videographers at the rear end. Please be in your seats. This is an earnest request. Thank you. So join me in cheering when the customary 10-second countdown will begin. We all will put our hands together as the timer will strike 10 o'clock. We are half a minute away. 10 को जब 10 सेकंड बाकी होंगे आप सभी मेरे साथ काउंटडाउन की गिनती में शामिल हो जाइएगा. तालियों की गूंज के साथ हम उस पल को सजाएंगे. It will truly be an honor to be introduced and welcomed on this corporate ladder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heartiest congratulations to the management, investors, stakeholders of Netweb Technologies India Limited. ढेर सारी बधाई और बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. So that was loud and clear. So can we hear it even on a higher note, please? जोर से सर एक बारी हो जाए. संजय जी, एक बार जोर से हो जाए वापस से. Great. So that to be heard loud, let us all cheer one more time. So photographs तो चलती रहेंगी, लेकिन इसी के साथ इस आयोजन का समापन होता है. जलपान का प्रबंध बगल वाले कमरे में किया गया है. मैं मानसी आप सभी से विदा लेती हूँ. Ladies and gentlemen, on that very positive and cheerful note, we conclude this program. Tea, coffee, refreshments have been arranged in the adjoining banquet hall. To my left, your right. Kindly proceed for the same. Thank you for being a wonderfully lovely audience. This is Manasi taking your leave. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.